Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Shayla. Thanks for coming back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about some new stuff that's going on in my life. I finished my first year of college and that was terrible. So we're going to go with a story time. Maybe another one. I just don't know how I'm going to split these videos up because I haven't been here in like a year, probably a couple months, 6 months. I don't really know. But I am planning on coming back and being more frequent. And that's what I say every time I post a video once a month. But, now I'm being serious. I'm being so real. So let's get to the video, yeah? Alright.
Damn, mommy.
I just want to
subscribe. Listen, I know I've been gone for a long time, guys, but college is hard. College is stressful. And sometimes you meet people that just stab you in the back, and you know what? It's a long story. I had to stop the video for a second because I felt like I was missing something. But it's here, my NASA hat. Alright, so I felt like it wasn't good for me to start on this roll again without my NASA hat because as you guys know, my NASA hat is a key to every one of these videos. Not every single one, because you know, sometimes you just can live without it. But I felt like for a beginning, like a new beginning type thing, I needed it. Okay, so as I think I already said, I'm going to hit you guys with a story time to tell you guys how my first year of college went. So with this whole story time, let's just take it from the beginning, right? Alright, so first year of college is going great. First 5 weeks going great, right? So we get there, drive all the way to Arizona. 5-hour drive. That was great. Got my stuff unpacked, put it in the room. It's like a suite apartment type style. So we have our living room, a room this way, a room this way, 3 people in this room, 3 people in this room. I was in this room. Well, technically I was in this room, but since facing you guys, I was in your left. Okay, so me, 2 other people, 3 other people in this room. First time I get there, I thought these people in this room were like the snottiest people I've ever met. I didn't talk to them at all during summer because I didn't really know who they were and I thought that was just weird. But they talked, so I was like, cool beans. But then I talked to my best friend at the time because we talked like on and off, and she just seemed great. And then the other one, I didn't really talk to her, which I thought she was best friends with some other girl that was on this side, so I just thought, okay, like they're gonna be their clique, and then me and my homie, we're just gonna be chilling by ourselves. Whatever, cool stuff. So Chelsea and Taylor are my roommates, and they just seem to be a blast. Chelsea wanted to hang out with the other side more, so I was like, okay, she's not really trying to get me. That's cool. But in the end, she just really likes one of the girls in the room, so she wants to be really good friends with her. No problem, great. Okay, now, me and Taylor literally hung out 24/7. For me, I don't mind hanging out with someone 24/7, but after a while, you get annoying. I think that's just normal for some people because, like, if you're hand in hand, I did cheek to cheek, but I was about to say that next. When you're hand in hand and you're cheek to cheek together with someone for so long, it gets annoying. So, as time went on, it got annoying. But I didn't do anything about it because I thought I was the problem, not her, at the time. So this roommate, Taylor, we're just like, we go bowling together. We had a bowling alley on campus, which is pretty cool. We had like this lounge area in the bowling alley where they had like pool, TVs. Every Thursday they have karaoke night in there. Great stuff, okay? But anyway, yeah, we would just hang out. Always go get food together, blah, blah, blah. Da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Going into school, that week, we met for the first time, clicked like that. I think we're pretty much alike at this point. I'm like, whoa, like, we're actually best friends. Then the next day goes on, the next day, our families are still here. Well, her family wasn't there. They left, I think, the second day. But my family's there, and we're all chilling because my birthday is that weekend coming up. So, that Friday night happens. We go to a party together. Awesome, great. But the thing is, she meets a guy. Okay? Cool stuff. That's fine. You do that at parties. You meet people. That's fine. And then she hangs out with them. And mind you, it's just me and her at this party. So I'm just saying, like, if we and you were going to hang out for my birthday, I would expect you to hang out with me for my birthday, not hang out with him and leave me alone in a dress at a party where I don't know people. Mind you, this is near Phoenix, Arizona, not the best place to be by yourself in a dress on your birthday. So, I'm just saying, it was very uncomfortable for me to be by myself on my birthday. Yeah, that's cool. Meet a guy. That's fine. He leaves. She gets his number. Cool. Great. See you, buddy. Ray, whatever your name was. I don't know. And then she meets another guy. And then she meets another guy. Which, is totally fine. You're a beautiful woman. Flaunt your stuff. Do your thing. Cool. That wasn't even the first problem going into this whole birthday fiasco. Okay? Before we go to this party, I had to get shoes, a dress, clothes, blah, blah, blah. But how do I get there? Because I don't drive. I don't have my license. So I got to pay for Uber or Lyft. So tell me why I paid for every single Uber drive, every single Lyft drive there and back to our school with her saying she was going to pay me back. And guess what? I was out $30. $30, okay? $30. And that was including the ride to the dance or to the party and back. Now I understand. That was my mistake. I should have never paid to go there and have her not give me money in the first place. But yeah, $30 at the hole right there, and I didn't even have a great time. And that's just the beginning of it. That's just the beginning. Okay, fast forward, that's where it all started. The whole guy thing. 3 guys in one night, right? Okay, they didn't hook up, but that's not the point. The point is that out of 2 of those guys, 2 of them did show up at our room, and I did not know who they were. So, let me say this. If you meet a guy off campus, don't even know where he goes, don't even know his age, don't even know his last name, I don't think he should be invited to your room. Am I right or am I right? I think I'm right. So, wait a minute. I forgot something. Okay. Going to the birthday party, or going to the party on my birthday. We get there, I pay for the Uber ride. We have a friend there that she was talking to at this moment, was there too. He was our ride home, and she was grinding on other guys, made him mad, and we didn't have a ride home. Because he got mad, and he left us. He said, I'm going to the bathroom. Well, he was on the phone, I don't know why I did that. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, be right back. Never showed up. Never came back. Never came back. Mind you, we're 20 minutes from the school. 20-minute Uber ride that I had to pay for, okay? Thank God I had money. Thank God I had money. Thank God I had money. Anyway, that happened. So, strike 1, we lost our ride home, and that was not a great idea because I wasn't even thinking about that. I was like, she can do what she wants. But then again, if you need something in return, girl, you better do what you need to do to get that situation handled. You know what I'm saying? So she didn't handle the situation. We were stuck there for, I think, a good 30 minutes before we realized that he had left us and we had to call an Uber. And my card wasn't working for a good 15 minutes. I was so confused. And I don't know what was happening. But we got home safely, thank God. And that was just, oh, wow. That was just a bad situation. It really was. So my birthday was fine, I guess. And then the next week, school starts. And this girl, Taylor here, has about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bodies within the first week and a half of school starting. And when I mean bodies, I mean body count. Like, she hooked up with each one of them. Now, let me say, listen, this is not my business to say. But if you're going to do it in our living room, I think it should be out there. Because you obviously didn't have respect for yourself enough to keep it on the DL. So, I don't need to keep it on the DL. Know what I'm saying? So, yeah, 8 bodies within a week and a half. And I might be generous. Maybe being generous, yeah. So, yeah. After this happened, the last guy went out with her and 2 roommates. And they went to this ice cream place, I think. And then they came back. I said her name, and the girl that was across on this way, her name was so many names that I cannot use. Her name was Taylor 2.0. So then Taylor 2.0, because they're so much alike, Taylor 2.0 decided to tell me and a bunch of my friends, well, not my friends, but the other roommates, I don't know, I'm going out of control. Taylor 2.0 decided to tell me and a couple of our roommates that she felt uncomfortable going with this last guy. That first Taylor 2.0. Taylor number 1 was with Okay, Taylor 2.0 was telling me and her roommates that Taylor number 1 went out with them with the guy, and the guy was checking Taylor 2.0 out, and it made her very uncomfortable. Which, looking back, I had no right to even bring this up, and that was my biggest regret out of all of this that happened, was that I should have just kept my mouth shut. I shouldn't have said anything. I shouldn't have even cared. But I did. And I said, hey, Taylor number 1, listen, this situation happened. I don't know why she didn't come to you about it, but I don't think it's okay for you to bring about guys that we don't know that might not even go to our school. And then she got mad that I said that, and then we argued in our room. Mind you, the door is closed, so then fast forward, she went to the RA and the RD, saying that I threatened her, saying that I was gonna hit her, saying that all of this stuff, the stereotypical black girl thing, and basically she moved out. This is just skipping a whole bunch of stuff too, because this video is only going to be so long. But all of this happened within 5 weeks of freaking school. Let me tell you, man, if you decide to go to a 4-year college, university, and you cannot deal with a little bit of criticism or any type of anything, you can't deal with anything, obviously, so then don't go to school. Maybe you should grow up first. Maybe you should learn how to freaking deal with stuff first, and then you can go to school. But if you're gonna be a little whine baby and lie about stuff that's not even close to being true, then maybe you should just sit your ass down and go home. That's how I feel about it. Anyway, that happened. She threatened to file a police report against me. We had a meeting with the RAs and then told me, go ahead, state your problem. And I'm like, you called this meeting, so you should be talking. Am I right or am I right? And I did have a list of things that she did because I have not labeled them before. She's taken money from me. She has used my clothes without permission and has kept them. So I am missing about good 3 to 4 outfits. And she has eaten all my pickles. And if you do not know me, I love pickles. Do not touch my pickles. And she ate all of them. Left me with one. Thought it was funny because we were using her fridge. So I guess her attitude was like, if it's in my fridge, it's mine. No. Heck no. My mom sent me pickles. Wasn't a big deal. But I'm just saying, she did this, and this, and this, and all she had to say was, oh my god, I'm calling my mother. They're on their way because I don't feel safe in my own room. I'm literally not leaving out anything on my part that I did besides the fact that we got in an argument. That's literally all that happened, and she made it seem like I literally jumped her. She had people come in with her, black girls, one. She had girls come into her room, help her unpack her stuff, and get out of there. I'm confused. I'm just confused about the whole situation. This happened for a semester, literally 5 weeks in, and she already moved out, which was good because me and Chelsea got the whole room to ourselves for the next semester, like for the rest of the semester. But then we got a new roommate second semester, which is another story time. She was a great roommate, but I think it's interesting to talk about what happened at the end of the year. But yeah, so like that literally happened and I was confused. Yeah, like I don't know. Like out of those 8 guys that she hooked up with in our living room, most of them, like half of them didn't even go to our school. She didn't even know she probably didn't even know their name. One guy still had a snap because we talked and he was like, yeah, she's like super immature. And then one guy, Keaton, still comes over to our room. Well, not anymore because the school year's over, but still came over to our room hanging out with one of our roommates that were on this side and told us that she was literally the easiest girl he's ever been with. That is sad and pathetic. This situation was foul. But yeah, I got over it. She moved out. And it made me and Chelsea actually become really close because, like, we just spent more time together. And, like, after that, like, I lost a lot of friends because Taylor made it seem like I was a bad person. And people that we hung out with, they didn't want to be friends with me because they just listened to her, I guess. And the only thing I regret from the whole situation is I hate that I brought up Taylor 2.0's situation to Taylor because that was just like, like not my business, and I shouldn't have brought that up, which did lead us to having that argument. But I do not regret having that argument because I didn't want to be friends. I'm glad I'm not friends with someone that was like that in the first place, because she was just like, she was actually like a really terrible person that I see now, and I'm glad we're not alike, and I'm glad we're not friends anymore. But anyway, yeah, that would be one mistake that I made out of this whole situation. And there was something else that I was gonna say, but I forgot. But yeah, that was my first semester, basically my whole year of college, because that's what I had to deal with the whole year. Because after that happened, I just kept myself from making friends because I was so scared that that was going to happen again and someone was going to think of me that way, even then that's not who I am. So that's another thing I regret, is like it just kept me from, it kept me from like being outgoing, and that's who I am. It really did change me a little bit, and it should have. But now I know, I've learned my lesson. I am in a good place now. But yeah, so now I know not to do that again, and arise to the occasion. So yeah, that was my story time. I hope you guys like it. If you guys want any more story times, I do have more situations that have happened. So please like, comment, share, subscribe to this channel, and please let people know about me and what I'm doing, because I really want to get back into this, and I will. And I will be surprising you guys with some new stuff, because there's a lot of good stuff going on, you know. Oh, and I'm getting my wisdom teeth taken out, all 4 at the same time, and I will have my mother record that so I can vlog it. Well, like, she'll vlog it, I'll vlog it, blah blah blah, and I will be posting that soon. That's, I don't remember the date, but I'll probably have a video up before that even happens, because it's a couple weeks from now. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I love you guys. Bye.
Thanks for coming.